I am going to go ahead and mute out the line this evening and get this call started. My name is Bobby Jones. I'm one of the founders here at Yoli, and we have just a very special call lined up for you this evening. This is our Wednesday night Better Body System overview call. And it's just such a special treat. This evening we have a special guest speaker. The information you're going to learn tonight is just really incredible. We're really going to teach you the heart of the Better Body System and what makes Yoli so unique. But really, when we started company, my partners and I, our goal was really to transform lives. We looked at the nutritional industry. We saw what was out there. And number one, we really wanted to help people not only have success with their health, but also with the phenomenal business opportunity. And that was really built around quality products. We wanted to have products that had, natural ingredients. We wanted to have products that didn't have all the artificial fillers and all of those things, and you're going to learn about that tonight. And then second to that, we've spent a lot of our adult lives working within the direct sales and the nutritional industry, and we really wanted to put our 100-plus years of combined experience together into some systems that would work for people, because we really realize at the end of the day, if you're helping people, if you have quality products that work and you have systems in place that allow people to utilize the structure that we've put in and go out and build a successful business, well, my gosh, we've got something really special, put together. And my gosh, we launched the Better Body System several months back now, and things have just been going absolutely incredible. And tonight we have a very special guest speaker who's going to give a presentation on the Better Body System and Yoli as a whole and our products. And coming from a healthcare professional, you're really going to get to understand what sets us apart, not only in the industry, but with our systems and the products that we put together, the science behind it, and really why so many people are having success with this system that are struggling with others. Our guest speaker tonight is Dr. Angie Cross. She has a holistic healing clinic up in Carroll, Iowa. She has been working with us here at Yoli over the last 6 to 8 months, and working with her clients and just seeing hands-on what the Better Body System can do for people's health. So without any further ado, I'm going to bring on our guest speaker tonight, Dr. Angie Cross. Angie, how are you this evening?
I'm great. Thanks, Bobby. And I just wanted to say thanks for inviting me to share my story tonight and just how I have seen it change my practice and all the patients that I've been promoting Yoli and the Better Body System to. So, the thing that I want to just express to everybody on the call tonight or listening is Yoli and the whole system is truly ahead of the game. It's just cutting edge new science in the field of weight loss. So, I've been looking for something for the last few years, just a good, clean product that would work, a system that was easy to follow, something where my patients didn't have to count calories, they didn't have to just stress out about it, just something that was easy to incorporate into their busy lives. So after going out to Salt Lake City last October, I came back and I just went full speed ahead with it, and it just made sense to me as a health practitioner. Just the quality of the products were just amazing. So I would love to just share with you guys tonight what I feel from a health perspective, what the products do and what the whole system is all about. It's more than just a weight loss. It truly is a health building system. So I always tell people they're going to lose weight, but before that, the most important thing is we want to gain health. We really want our fundamentals of health to be strong. We want our core health to be strong. We want to learn and have knowledge about the human body. The more we know about how the body functions and how it works, the greater we're going to be inspired to want to really just abide by all those rules that contribute to health. So I always tell people Yoli is an Aztec word, and it means to live, and I love it because it's all live, active ingredients. And, you know, we're going to get into where society is moving. Society is truly moving in two different directions. We have a third of the people that are fit. And it's a problem because we have 2/3 now of our population that are overweight and obese. And this is causing a lot of financial problems with our country. It's breaking our country, and we need to get a hold of this problem. We need for people to be educated, and we need messengers to get the word out there. So please take what you learned tonight and share it. Pass this webinar along to people for the future, but just really we are all in this together to try to help get our nation back on the right track with health. You know, a lot of the top diseases are totally preventable if we just maintain a healthy weight. 1 out of 2 people die from heart disease. 1 out of 3 people die from cancer. 1 out of 4 people die from diabetes every day. And they're all preventable diseases. So we spend more money on chronic degenerative diseases than anything else in this country. So what we're going to get into tonight is just some secrets and what I consider the missing links why people aren't losing weight. And if it really were that easy, 60% of people in America would not be overweight. There's just so much more to this story. There's missing links, and that's what we're going to get into tonight. I really want you guys to open your minds and just really receive the message tonight. It's truly life-changing if you understand where the missing links are and what they are and why this the Better Body System is so powerful, what you have your hands on. So we're going to go right on to the next slide with what the missing links are. I want you to understand that it's truly about your body's chemistry. When the body's chemistry is all in alignment, everything works in harmony within the human body. God designed our bodies as a miracle. It's so powerful. It can heal itself. It has inner intelligence, and it's just truly amazing. So if we have the chemistry in the body in proper functioning order, health and weight, normal weight management occurs. Now, if you have somebody where they're practically starving themselves and they're still not losing weight, and they're exercising every single day for 2 hours a day and they're still not losing weight and they're not finding that happy little healthy spot in their life, it's truly most likely because there's something going on with the pH or the body chemistry within them. So the missing links, what we're going to discuss tonight, number 1 is the body pH. It's way under talked about and way misunderstood, and we really have to just wrap our minds around how powerful this concept is. This is truly pH we're going to learn about tonight is the fundamentals of health, and this is why I believe the Better Body System is so far advanced than any other weight loss system out on the market. When you're talking about pH with the body, you're way ahead of the game. We all know you need to cut calories. We all know you need to exercise. We all know that you should have good, clean products. But when you start incorporating things such as pH into the equation, you just took it to a whole nother level. So this is what's unique about the Better Body System and why I chose to go with this company and really jump on board and have been seeing miraculous results with patients and just neat stories. So we'll share some of those in a bit. But the body chemistry, so it deals with the pH. We're going to talk about a missing link dealing with blood sugar stability. We're going to talk about toxic burdens. If your body's too toxic, you're not going to lose the weight that you're wanting. If you have gut problems and digestive problems, you will not be able to lose weight because that's how you absorb your nutrients and that's how you eliminate your toxins. So we need to clean up the gut health. Your neurotransmitters is another body chemistry. When people say that they feel chemically out of balance or chemically off, that's truly a fact. You can have your neurotransmitters, which are your brain chemicals, be off balance, and this whole system helps to rebalance the neurotransmitters in the brain, making us feel calm and satisfied. And finally, and most importantly, one of my passionate topics is hormones. Hormones store, or it tells our body to release or store fat. And if it tells us if we're full, and it has a lot to do with weight. So we're going to talk about that. So we will go into the overview of the Better Body System. It's all science-based, which is what, I think everybody likes. They want something that's a good, clean, science-based product. It's all live, active ingredients. That's just amazing. There's a special process that the products all go through so that they maintain their live enzymatic and vitamin and mineral activity. So they're all live, active ingredients. There's nothing artificial. This is almost unheard of in today's society when it comes to products and formulations. Nothing artificial. We also, the neat thing about the Better Body System is we get to eat real food daily. So it's not like one of those other systems where you're just opening up packets and eating puddings or soups or just artificial fake foods all day. We, as human beings, we have a desire and an instinct to want to eat real foods. So that's what you get to do, is eat real foods. We're not going to focus on calorie counting. That's another thing. We do not want to feel like we're being deprived. Whenever we feel like we're being deprived, our mental thought process goes into survival mode, and we feel deprived. So we are just, we're not going to focus on counting calories, which is why I love this system. It has to be easy to follow. The 4 products that are involved with the Better Body System, we're going to be doing protein shakes every day, and we're going to talk about that here in a second. We're going to be doing Alkalite every day, which is the magic bullet. This is why we've cracked the code on how to lose weight quickly. Alkalite, I believe, is probably the most powerful product out there, and why this system is working so quickly for results. We're going to be incorporating Pure, which is a probiotic. It's kind of a detoxer. It's going to work on the gut health. It has the fiber, and it has all of that good gut health. And then finally, in most exciting, we got an energy drink. So everybody's always wanting more energy these days, so we have formulated a great, healthy, natural energy drink. So we're going to start with the missing links. We'll just go through, there's about 5 missing links that we're going to go over quick. So missing link number 1 is pH. Notice up in the right-hand corner, if you're watching the webinar tonight, if you're on the phone, you're not going to see it, but there's a little chart that says acid equals sickness and alkalinity equals health. So the moral of the story is we want to try to stay as alkaline as possible throughout our lifetime. The more alkalized we stay, the slower we're going to age, the healthier we're going to feel, and the more vibrant our bodies are going to become and work with us instead of against us. The more acidic somebody is, it's as if their body goes into survival mode. It's as if their cells aren't able to communicate with each other. Think of acid. Think of lactic acid. If you exercise too much, you get that acid burn. You get your muscles, they hurt, they burn. There's too much lactic acid. Think of just acid in general. It burns holes through things. If you have an acid stomach, it burns holes through your stomach. That's where ulcers come from. So acidity means sickness. That's where diseases linger. That's where cancer can linger. That's where all the arthritis and all the joint problems linger, is when the body is overly acidic. Now, pH means potential of hydrogen. So I like to share with my patients that the more alkalized you are, it's as if the more oxygen that you have available for your body on a cellular level. So it's as if the more alkalized you are, you're more oxygenated. And the more oxygen you have circulating through your body and your cells, the more your cells are happy. They just work so much more efficiently with the more oxygen available. So Alkalite is, we're going to talk about in a second. Alkalite is going to be our beautiful little pH buffer. Notice the bottom bullet point where it says when the pH of your body gets out of balance by becoming too acidic, you're going to experience extra weight, poor digestion, aches and pains. You're going to have a greater risk of developing osteoporosis. If you know anybody with osteoporosis or bone disease, pH has a lot to do with that. Heart disease, diabetes, kidney problems, and a whole host of other health problems. So pH, we need to understand, is a contributing factor to why people are not able to lose weight. Okay, we're going to go on to sugar. That's going to be one of our other missing links, but we are definitely in a sugar epidemic. I mean, even Dr. Oz says the average person consumes 150 pounds of sugar per year, compared to 7.5 pounds consumed in 1700. I mean, that was a ways ago, but the moral of the story is there's sugar hidden in everything, so we need to just become an informed consumer. The average American drinks an estimated 54 gallons of soda pop per year, so that's just not right. That's just causing our country to go bankrupt because we have all of these health problems that are totally preventable. So we really need to get the word out there on why this is happening. Missing link number 2. We need to learn how to stabilize blood sugar. Out of this whole presentation, pH being the number 1 most important, exciting thing for me as a health provider, but number 2 is teaching people how to stabilize blood sugar and teaching people just how important blood sugar is to overall weight management. Diabetes is truly the fastest growing disease in America right now as we speak. Insulin resistance is so common, it's running rampant. So I would say 1 out of every 2 to 3 people have insulin resistance. Now these are going to be the people where they have the big bellies. These are going to be the people where they just start swelling up in the belly region and the thighs, and they're stressed out. When people are stressed out, their blood sugar raises, and when they get stressed out with the blood sugar raised, their cortisol goes up, and this is the problem. This is what causes all of that central obesity. So we're going to talk about how to stabilize blood sugar. The more sugar, breads, crackers, pastries, all of those good things that we think we like, the higher your blood sugar. Now this is a problem because if you don't use that glucose, that is going to store fat, because what happens is you eat, the problem is it's overconsumption of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates in and of themselves are not bad. They provide our body with energy. We need them in order to survive because we get a lot of a lot of our important vitamins and things that our body needs to maintain proper health. But they've become so available that this is where the problem is. You have a little bit of cereal in the morning or a bagel in the morning, and then mid-morning you might have maybe some crackers or a granola bar, and then at lunch you go and you have a Subway or something with bread, and then in the afternoon you might go have a candy bar and maybe a soda pop, and of course you had to probably soda pop at lunch. And then, in the evening, we can't forget our pastas and our baked potatoes and all of our carbohydrates in the evening, or breads, or, corn and potatoes. I'm in Iowa, so we grew up on corn and potatoes every night, and of course butter bread. So the problem is we're consuming too many carbohydrates all throughout the day. So we need to just really realize that we need to get the carbohydrate consumption down. The more carbohydrates and sugar that you're going to eat, the more insulin your body releases, and insulin's only job is to bring down blood sugar. But here's the trick. If you have too much insulin in your body when you go to bed at night, it's going to store as fat. Insulin stores fat. So this is why people who are stressed out, when you're stressed out, your body releases glucose or sugar in order to be able to handle the stress. Well, when you release that sugar, your body also releases insulin to try to manage it and bring that blood sugar into normal range. If you don't use that out, by the time you go to bed, it's going to store as fat. So I make a bold statement in my presentations all the time when I'm talking to people. If you eat carbohydrates at night, you're going to be fat. So it's important for you to realize this system, we are going to avoid carbohydrates at night. Now, I'm not saying a baked potato is bad, or I have people say, well, can I have brown rice with my dinner? And I say, no, if you're trying to lose weight, you need to keep it to lean and green. We just want protein and maybe some vegetables at night. We do not want any carbohydrates at night because it's going to spike your blood sugar, spike your insulin, and you're not going to have enough time to work it off. So the neat thing I like about the Better Body System is you do get carbohydrates. So this is a neat plan. You do get carbohydrates. Unlike some other ones, you don't get any carbohydrates. You do get carbohydrates, but every other day, and we're going to place them earlier in the day, either for breakfast or lunch, because that's going to allow you to have enough time throughout the day to burn off your glucose, so that when you go to bed at night, you're not going to store that as fat. So anyway, I hope you guys learned the little moral of the story. You cannot sit there and eat popcorn or ice cream or a lot of carbohydrates in the evening if you want to lose weight. Forever and ever and ever. So if you want to lose weight or if you want to maintain the weight loss that you've had, you cannot go back to eating carbohydrates at night. So this is where education comes into the story. We need to educate people and consumers that, you know, the goal is not just to lose a bunch of weight and then to go back to your way of eating pasta and pizza and carbohydrates every night or a bowl of ice cream before you go to bed at night. You're going to gain it right back and you're going to be right back to square one. So we want to really make educated consumers out of this whole system. So on to missing link number 3, toxic burdens. It's important to realize that your liver, kidneys, your intestine, lungs, and skin are all purification or detox organs. The most alkalizing organs of all are the lungs and the kidneys. So realize that if we want to help our body assist in proper pH, the lungs and the kidneys are going to be 2 of the most important organs that help with alkalizing the body. So for lungs, wouldn't it make sense that if we all did some deep breathing every day, it would alkalize our body? Deep breaths actually alkalize our body. So we want to really encourage our people, you know, give them a little bit of knowledge. Knowledge is power, and it inspires them. But going back, you know, the more toxic you are, it's going to be hard to lose weight because your body just goes into survival mode. Toxins are actually stored in your fat cells. So the more toxic you are, the harder it is to lose weight, because if you think about it, if toxins are stored in fat cells, and the more toxic you are, your body is not going to want you to lose weight, because if you lose weight, you're going to, you know, be releasing those. Well, here's the kicker. If you are alkalizing your body while you're losing those fat cells, your body is able to buffer that toxicity and that acid load. So the neat thing about the Better Body System is you're actually detoxing your body in a safe way. So the pH, if you can keep the pH stable, it's actually going to allow your body to safely lose weight. So yeah, we want to get out of protective mode. The body stores fat a lot of times to protect itself. And you just got to realize that detox is a must for weight loss. The body actually buffers toxins by storing fat and extra water weight. You know, these are the people where they gain like 2 or 3 pounds from day to day depending on what they eat. One of my mentors always told me the solution to pollution is dilution. The body is going to want to dilute those pollutions or those toxins you've been exposed to. So it's going to want to dilute it. So what it's going to do, you're going to store extra water weight. So, you know, doing the pure and the alkali is going to help keep your body detoxed, allowing you not to store that extra water weight or those fat cells. Okay, we're going to go on to missing link number 4, which is having a healthy gut. We have to realize that you have to get your gut working again. Pure is one of the product ingredients in the system, and it deals with probiotics, which are the healthy bacteria. Pro means good, and biotics mean life. So when people go on antibiotics, it's against the bacteria. But probiotics actually puts good bacteria into your body and your digestive health to actually help build your immune system. So the gut actually, I think this is an interesting fact that people don't realize, but your gut actually makes serotonin in a lot of neurotransmitters. So the healthier your gut health is in your colon, the happier you're going to be, because it's going to actually release serotonin, which is the hormones that make, the chemicals that make us feel good. Gut is a second brain to the body. If you have somebody who is depressed or anxious or always stressed out, I guarantee they do not have a good gut, because a lot of those calm neurotransmitters are produced in the gut. Also, likewise, if you have somebody who's constipated, has diarrhea, just a bunch of gut problems, they're not going to always feel very good emotionally. They're going to feel out of balance because the gut is the second brain to the body. It actually releases the same neurotransmitters as the human brain. Also realize that the gut is the home to all of your immunoglobulins or all of your immune cells. So if you feel like you're a little down or getting under the weather, just increase your probiotics. I put patients on probiotics all the time. I think everybody should be on a probiotic every single day for the rest of their life. That's how important it is. I also think everybody should maintain alkalinity and try to alkalize their body every day for the rest of their life. It's going to make everything feel better, function better. It's going to prevent diseases, and it's going to keep you in your home having a long, active, healthy lifestyle. So we're going to move on to missing link number 5, which is my little favorite topic, keeping hormones happy, hormonal balance. One thing I want you to realize is too much estrogen and or if you don't have enough progesterone is going to cause you to gain weight. So most people are actually estrogen dominant due to estrogen-like hormones that are found in food. It's used as preservatives. It's used in beauty products, paint, solvents, so much more. So estrogen dominance is a real problem in our country. I do saliva testing, and I work with bioidentical hormones. I've worked with hundreds and hundreds of people on hormones, and I would say 99.9% of all people come back estrogen dominant, even including myself. It's hard to get out of estrogen dominance because it's everywhere. It's in our chicken, it's in our eggs, it's in beauty products, it's in shampoo, it's in laundry soaps, it's in everything. So the cleaner you can live and the more organic you can consume. I always buy organic eggs or milk or cheese whenever possible because we want to avoid those extra estrogens that a lot of times are found in those meat and animal products. A lot of times your cleaning products, see if you can go with the eco-friendly or the make your own homemade cleaning solutions. You know, I do a lot of like baking soda or vinegar, just natural cleaning solutions work wonderful instead of all those preservative-filled products. Progesterone helps keep estrogen in check. Progesterone is a natural fat burner. So a lot of times what happens is when you go in estrogen dominant, you don't have enough progesterone. So the neat thing about the Better Body System is it's actually going to help balance hormones. I've seen it happen numerous times. I've put people on the Better Body System, and then I do their saliva test before and after, and hormones are balancing right and left. Hot flashes and night sweats are going away for women, and PMS and just the hormonal problems are just going away by balancing and losing weight through the Better Body System. So neat things happening in the hormone world. So what can the Better Body System do for you? This is just a recap. It's going to rebalance your pH, your hormones. It's going to rebalance your blood sugar, release toxins, help with your metabolism. It's going to energize you. It's going to reprogram your body and your mind on how you think about eating. It's going to help you lose weight and rethink your lifestyle. So people generally, when they're trying to make a purchase today, I'd say for the most part, media and everybody's done a good job with opening up the awareness that people want natural, healthy products. And this is what Yoli has come up with. And this is why I love working with this company. I'm so passionate about it, is because the vision of this company and the vision of the leaders with just wanting clean, fresh, live active ingredients with nothing artificial is so impressive in today's world. So you guys with Yoli are amazing. We're going to go on to, we'll just look at some before and after pictures. The neat thing about Yoli and the Better Body System is you're going to be able to maintain your muscle mass while losing weight. You know, the goal is we don't want to just lose a bunch of weight and become flabby, and we want to lose weight and become toned and sculpted. And the more muscle we have, the higher your metabolic resting rate is. Meaning, when you go to sleep at night, the more muscle your body has, your body needs that many more calories to just have resting metabolic rate. So we want muscle mass. That's very important. And as we age, starting at about the age 40, men lose an average of 3% muscle mass per year. So it declines very quickly once you get to a certain point in life, and that's because of hormones shifting and testosterone is dropping, and there are ways to, boost that and reverse that in high amino acids and high quality protein sources, and educating yourself about that whole arena is going to keep that muscle mass going good while you age. So the Better Body System, here's what it is. You're gonna have a simple to follow. It's going to be an 8-page report that's going to come with your kit. So go ahead and read through that. Read through that 2 or 3 times before you start. Understand what you have your hands on. It's going to give you a list. It's going to give you a list of food choices, some ideas on what you can eat, what you can't eat. If you're thinking about it, go to yoli.com and go under products and go check out the Better Body System PDF, and you can read through it before you get started. But it's really nice. They have it all laid out there, what you can eat, when you can eat, the times of the day. Make sure you're not skipping those mid-morning and mid-afternoon snacks. That's just critically important. So just really follow their instructions. It's all scientifically developed. So how does it work? The 7-day fast track, this is going to be the first week is just, you're going to notice so much weight loss, anywhere from 7 to 15 pounds. That's the exciting thing about this system is you're going to drop weight fast. Even if you lose 5 pounds a week, be happy. The average is maybe 1 to 2 pounds if you're trying the majority of the other systems out there. So we're so far ahead of the game with how fast we can lose weight. After you've hit your goal weight, then you can transition onto something called the Fast Track Plus. You're going to get a free day once a week. It's a little bit more lenient. You're still going to want to follow most of the same rules, but you do get that free day, and you do get a little bit more leniency in consuming more fruits and things like that. So that's all written out, and it's all on PDF on the website. The paradigm shift. There truly is, it's important to realize that people need results within the first 2 weeks. If you don't get results within the first 2 weeks, people are starting to get frustrated. So this is out of the International Journal of Behavioral Medicine. So it's scientifically documented that, and I think we would all agree, people need to get some results quick, or they're going to get frustrated. They're going to want to give up. So people are getting phenomenal results very quick. You just look at Facebook, you look at on Yoli's website, just talk to people who've been on it, talk to the person who invited you to the webinar, and just ask them for stories. If for whatever reason somebody might not be losing weight, just really there's some troubleshooting guides on Yoli's website, so go take advantage of that. Every once in a while, maybe if somebody has a thyroid condition, they might lose a little bit slower. Maybe if somebody has some gut problems or if they're prone to a lot of constipation, that could be a problem. Typically, I recommend that they up their Pure. You do 2 of the probiotics at night, but if they have some gut problems, I'll tell them to take 4 at night instead of the 2. So there's some simple solutions that we can do to troubleshoot if somebody, for whatever reason, isn't getting as quick of results as what could be expected. Make sure you're not skipping those mid-morning, mid-afternoon snacks. Make sure you're getting your carbohydrates every couple of days, or you're not going to lose as much. So it's all very scientifically put together. The first 48 hours are going to be protein days only. So the reason being is we have to, people are insulin resistant and our bodies are conditioned to store fat. So we have to get rid of and deplete all the carbohydrates, all the glucose, all the glycogen out of the body. And if you are a sugar addict and just carbohydrate carb person, it might take maybe more than the first 2 days. Maybe the first 3 days you need to just do protein only because you have so many glucose and glycogen stores in your body. So just the first 2 days, 2 or 3 days, you're just going to do nothing but just protein. Now, you don't have to be hungry. Your body's going to go through some changes, but just hang in there. Some of it's emotional. You got to break some habits, and But if you're hungry, just eat. Eat protein, okay? So your body's going to be now turned into a fat-burning machine. Why do protein? Let's go on and talk about why protein is so much better. Whatever carbohydrates are in your system when you go to bed, it's going to be most likely stored as fat. Protein, however, is very difficult for the body to convert to fat. The body will use protein to repair and regenerate muscle tissue and other cells in your body, leaving nothing to store as fat. So protein, unlike carbs, they don't contain sugar, so it really has very little impact on raising your insulin level in the body. That's the most important sentence out of that whole slide. We want protein, we don't want carbs, because we don't want it to raise our insulin. As a general rule of thumb, eat your carbs earlier in the day so that your body can use them up as energy. If you don't eat any carbohydrates at all and you keep your calories too low, you're going to slow down your metabolism and you're going to put it into protective mode. So do not skip your carbohydrates on those days. It doesn't mean that you have to have bread every day. You know, you don't have to have bread. You can get your carbohydrates in the form of just extra vegetables or maybe some beans. So there's other things other than just breads or crackers to think of when we're talking about carbohydrates. So the Yes is the Yoli Essential Shake. It comes in chocolate or vanilla. I love it because it's sweetened with stevia. There's nothing artificial. It's all live active ingredients. It helps wonderful for heart issues and cardiovascular function. It's going to build your muscle like no other. Protein by nature is very satisfying, and it keeps you full longer. So the neat thing that's in the Yes Shakes is a Pure Whey. It's a very high quality protein source. It's a non-denatured, it's processed in a way where it's like drinking raw, fresh milk. So it's a high-quality protein that has tons of amino acids, which are going to help with the building the muscle and balancing out the neurotransmitters, and it's going to help stabilize hormonal health. So this one actually increases your serotonin by 43%. I've actually had several patients be able to get off antidepressants just from doing the high-protein diet and the high-protein source. So we're going to go on to Lean Immune is another product ingredient in the protein shakes. Lean Immune, this is awesome. People's immune system raises just from having this product be in these products be in the protein drinks. So it's all live active ingredients. It's all your vitamins, enzymes, and minerals. And then there's some of the super fruits and some of the super foods that are considered highly beneficial for overall immune function. Glutathione, when I heard that this was part of the system and part of the protein shakes, I was all in, because as a health provider, we know that glutathione is the master antioxidant above all. So all other antioxidants are dependent upon the presence of glutathione to function properly, and it is vital to the survival of every cell. So as we age, glutathione levels go down, but the neat thing is this is all part of the Yoli system. Dr. Oz, you know, I'm not going to read through this whole slide, but basically he endorses whey protein. It boosts your metabolism by 25%. And I think we'd all agree Dr. Oz is great. He's into alternative natural options. He has a lot of great ideas on weight loss. Sometimes, you know, he has different ideas every day, but for the most part, he's right on board with promoting that whey protein is a great source. One thing I like to point out on this slide is caution. Not all protein shakes are created equal. Become a label reader and look for low-carb and low-fat whey proteins with almost no sugar. Whey protein is the best option. Soy and milk-based proteins are inferior sources, and they don't boost your metabolism quite the same way. As a health provider who works with a lot of hormonal cases, one of the most important things that I always like to point out is we want to avoid soy-based, it's my personal and professional opinion that we want to really reduce or avoid the protein or the soy-based proteins, because soy converts to estrogen, and we do not want to raise our estrogen because we are already in estrogen dominance the way it is. So if we go on a diet system and it's all soy protein, you're just pushing yourself further into estrogen dominance. And let me tell you, there's a whole wide host of health problems that come with estrogen dominance. And it's not a good place to be, so we want to stick with more whey-based protein. Passion, this is an amazing product. This has gotten so many people off coffee and soda pop and all those energy drinks. It's all, once again, live, active ingredients, sweetened with stevia. It comes in 2 great flavors, the melon and the berry flavor. They're both really good. Recently, the melon flavor has just come out, and it's just having rave reviews. So they're both great. They come in canisters or packets. So they're really convenient. They're only 99 cents a serving. So when you look at the cost point, it's cheaper than having a coffee or a soda pop. Nowadays, you know, it costs $3 to go get a coffee at Starbucks, or about $2 to $4 for an energy drink. So we're way below what it costs, and you're actually building your health and nourishing your body. Alkali, this is my favorite product of all, Alkali. I think everybody should be on this till the day they die if you want to live a long, active, healthy life. It's all of your minerals, the magnesium and the calcium, and it's put together in a very special way. So because of how they put it together and with the minerals they chose, it's going to buffer the acid load, the metabolic acid in your body, and it's going to just buffer that blood and that body tissue. It's going to help with energy, because the more minerals you have, the more energized you feel. It helps with muscle integrity. It helps with bone health. I mean, anybody who has osteopenia, osteoporosis, broken bones, sprains, strains, whatever, you need to get them on Alkalite ASAP. Anybody who has fatigue, they should be popping extra Alkalite, because it's your minerals. When you have live active minerals going on in your body, you're going to feel more energized. So Alkalite is the powerhouse behind Yoli's whole foundation. Scientifically proven, it's a potent whole body alkalizer. 50% reduction of acidity within the first week. It's going to help with all sorts of things. I mean, I don't have to go into detail on this whole slide, but let's just realize that there's 8 patents on file with the FDA. People want our little magic ingredients. They want our magic recipe. And Yoli has done a great job with, this is our little secret, and we are going to protect it, and this is why the system is working so well. So it's scientifically proven to increase muscle strength and decrease muscle soreness. So take those Alkalite with the loading dose. I always recommend when you're starting, you know, follow the system, but the loading dose I think is really important, especially for the first 30 days. Encourage your people, or if you're new to the system, do the loading dose for every 25 pounds you weigh, you should be doing 1 tablet. Because the body's most likely been very acidic for a long time, and if you really want this to work and you're going to spend the money and do it right, and just do the loading dose. So most likely you're going to need anywhere from 1 to 2 or 3 extra bottles. So talk to one of your Yoli leaders, and they can talk to you more about the loading dose, or I believe there might be some information on the website about the loading dose. So the loading dose I always recommend. Going on to Pure, which is our really good gut formula. It has your probiotics, special strain of probiotics, so it's going to just work wonderful and heal so many gut problems, and it's going to help with Crohn's conditions and diverticulitis and IBS and constipation and diarrhea. So it's going to have some milk thistle in there. So milk thistle is an awesome detoxer, so it's going to help with detoxing the body. The other thing I tell people is, if you get caught like doing a paint project or something where you're around a lot of toxicity, or if you're around sprays or chemicals over a weekend and all of a sudden you notice that you gained weight or you didn't lose weight, I would go take a couple extra Pure for a few days, because it's going to help your body detox, and maybe your body's trained to dilute that toxin, so your body's holding on to the extra weight. So in order to counteract that and get back on track with losing weight and not holding on to the water weight or the fat cells, just take a couple extra Pure, and it's going to detox your body faster. Take 2 at night before you go to bed on an empty stomach, because the probiotic likes to work on empty stomachs. The other thing is like I said, if you have gut problems, take 4. So you might have to order an extra bottle of Pure, but that's okay. It's going to help. Optimal hydration. Hydration plays a very important role with weight loss. Dehydration slows down your fat burning process. Burning calories creates toxins, so water is going to flush out your toxins. Dehydration can make you feel very tired, so just drink water. The other neat thing with Yoli is they have extra flavors that you can add to your water. So it's very convenient on the go. They have bulk pouches, so if you go through it at home or make big containers of it, you can get the bulk pouches, or they got the convenient little sticks that you can just throw in a bottle of water, and they're awesome. They have the super fruits, and the fun actually is like a lemon lime, almost like a little Gatorade or something, but it doesn't have all the sugars or all the artificial colorings, so it's all natural. And it's awesome for athletes. This is an amazing product for athletes. So if you have any kids or anybody who does workouts or athletics, or it just is great to add to water. I give my kids Truth every day. They love it. That's your antioxidants. If the kids are feeling run down or under the weather, add the Truth to the water, and that's going to be a great little remedy to get people feeling better. Moving on to Dream, another neat product that was just launched within the last month. This is just as big of an epidemic as weight problems is sleep problems. So there's huge links to lack of sleep and weight gain. Just, do a search on WebMD or Google it. Just type in the keyword sleep and weight loss, and you're going to see that it's a problem. But Dream is an all-natural formula with a lot of great ingredients. It's a natural sleep remedy to help promote healthy sleep. It's going to help with weight loss. You're going to sleep sound, and it's just really going to help with the weight loss. It's going to expedite the weight loss, I think, because if you get a better night's sleep, you're going to lose weight faster. Exercise, let's talk quickly about exercise. Sorry if I'm taking a little bit longer than expected. This is just, I'm just so passionate about this topic and just the whole system. So sorry if I'm taking a little bit too long, but we'll be done here in just a second. Exercise is not required to lose weight on the Better Body System. So if you're not an exerciser, you are going to lose weight. So lucky for you, but as a healthcare provider, I recommend people to, of course, exercise. It's part of the key fundamentals of health. Although you can take the first week off when you're starting the system. If you have to work out during week 1, we recommend that you just cut back. Cut back maybe 50% while you're doing it, because your body's readjusting to the calorie intake. And just make sure that you have your good support system. The neat thing I like about Yoli is they always have a good support system. They have the first Wednesday of every month, you can log on and hear some overviews. They got great support website. They got great things on Facebook. But there's recipes. So you can go to yoli.com and then go under products and then go under the Better Body System and then go check out some of the recipes. We're going to go through just a couple. There's Jeff. He did a great job with losing weight in his first 30 days. What a neat guy, and just, you're doing awesome, Jeff. He was so cool to hang out with in Cancun. We went to a Yoli convention here about a month ago, and his story is truly transformational. Yoli is all about transforming lives, and that's one that's truly transformed. Going on to the next one, just realizing that even if you don't have a lot of weight to lose, you can still transform your body and just sculpt it and rip it. You just get those muscles popping out. So it works for anybody and everybody. The next slide is just a few more testimonials. Keep in mind this call will be recorded, so if you want to take more time going through it or through the slides or sharing it with people, you can read through some of those. Going on to the next slide, necessary factors to a superior weight loss system. Number one, you need to be able to lose weight quickly. You have to have the ability to do, like with friends and family, you want to help others to do the same. We want to, if there's a way that we can see on our products for free and reduce our expenses, I think everybody's all about that. So the neat thing about Yoli is they have a referral program. If you refer 3 customers, you will be able to see in your products for free. So, and if you have members, you'll get an extra kit. So there's some referral incentives that the company has in place, so that's neat. Not everybody else does that, so thank you to Yoli. You don't have to be able, another great thing about losing weight is we don't want to count calories. You must be able to control your acidity, and you must be able to eat the foods we love. I think we would all agree we do not want to sit there and feel like we're starving, and we don't want to feel like we have to count calories. I tell people, when you're doing this, if you're hungry and you're starving, I don't want you to fail, and I don't want you to blow it, and I don't want you to say it didn't work. Just go eat. Go eat something with protein. Don't eat carbohydrates. Don't eat sugar. Don't eat fruit. Just go eat some protein. Go maybe have some cottage cheese, a cheese stick, some beef jerky, a piece of turkey, maybe another protein shake, but just eat if you truly are hungry. And a lot of times I tell bigger guys, like if they're 250 or 300 or 350 pounds, you're going to need more protein than what's stated in the actual program. So make sure you look at how much you weigh. Instead of a 2 to 4 ounce snack for a 350-pound guy, you might need more like a 6 or 8 ounce protein snack. So listen to your body. And same with if you're doing your protein shake in the evening, and if you're still hungry and you're just starving, have your protein shake and then maybe have just a little extra protein with it, maybe a cheese stick or maybe a couple eggs with some salsa or something like that. So go ahead and just be smart about it and listen to your body. So Yoli, the Better Body System, that's what you're actually going to be getting is the transformation kit. It's the 30-day transformation kit. That it's going to come in a box. It will come to your doorstep. So it's neat because we don't really have to carry a lot of inventory. It can come right to you. It starts with a 7-day fast track. The average people, they're losing 7 to 15 pounds in their first 7 days. So it's truly remarkable. I like to throw this slide in there, kind of what others are selling for. I don't mean to call anybody out on any prices, and certainly these are not necessarily the same in every area, so they could be different from city to city, and certainly these are just the beginning of the whole host of all the other ones that are still out there on the market. But, I always tell people a weight loss system goes anywhere between $250 and $500 a month. So be prepared to spend, but, the thing to realize is with Yoli, ours is, let's see, let's just go right to that. The neat thing about the Better Body System and with Yoli, ours is right there in the middle to, I would say, the low end. So I would say we have the best system because we're building health while losing weight, and it's only, it retails for $340. The transformation kit does, but if you're a new member or a preferred customer and you can talk to your Yoli person who invited you to this, you can get it for $279. So, and I like to look at it as it's an investment in your health, and if you can get off some meds and help prevent future diseases, it is worth every penny. And I've had people say that they would pay $1,000 for it because it's changed their life so much. So if you refer 3 customers, your next kit is free. Or if you refer 3 members, there's a little bit of a difference between customers and members. Just ask your person who invited you. But members, they will actually get an extra kit. So you can actually turn this success into an opportunity. It's so easy to develop your own product story. Just post it on Facebook, share it with your people, your friends, your family. Host a Better Body Party. This is what people are doing all across the country, and people are just transforming lives. Physically, number one, and financially, you can make money right away sharing this. The Yoli Elite Party Pack makes it so easy, and the other neat thing about it is the company has a DVD. They got videos available, so it's so easy for you to go out and market this and make a little extra money and sell your products for free just by sharing it. People are looking for a system. They're looking for a way to lose weight. They're looking for something that works, and you have the tools available. Just share the DVD and press play. So the kits are ready to show off and sell. Get the party pack, which, we're going to talk about the party pack. Yoli has, it's called the party pack, and you get 4 kits. Pretty much it retails for $13.60, but it's only $9.97. That's such a steal of a deal because really you're getting 3 for the price. You're getting 4 for the price of 3, if you look at it from a retail point of view. And the neat thing is you have inventory right on hand so that you can go out and start sharing it right away. So get those party packs. That's what a lot of people are doing. It makes sense. I think $9.97 is very affordable for the products that are involved in with it being all natural. And, you know, if nothing else, you got some future products for maybe the next couple months, or if you got like a husband and wife getting started and you know they're going to be on it for at least 2 months, get a party pack. And then you got your 2 kits each for those 2 months. They can do it together, and they just got 4 for the price of 3. So great, great offer. Finally, I have people who ask me all the time what to do after I've hit my goal weight. I would continue on the 30-day. They have either a maintenance or a sports kit. You can also transition to what's called the Optimize kit, which gives you 1 shake per day, and it also gives you your Alkalite and Pure every day, which I said I would stay on for life. You know, if it was up to me, I would keep everybody on a protein shake every day for the amino acids and the vitamins and minerals, and to keep the neurotransmitters balanced, the hormones balanced, and also to keep the muscle mass good. I would also stay in the Alkalate just because it can prevent big, big diseases that are out there. It can prevent heart disease, cancer. You know, I don't mean to make any claims, but it can, if you keep your body alkalized, you can prevent diseases. And then the probiotic is for your immune system. For optimal health and longevity, just always, always, always stay on your Alkalate. That's the most important thing. Remember to keep your evening meals to lean and green. We want to stabilize the blood sugar. So don't do any carbohydrates past 2 p.m. Forever. You know, if you want to lose weight, especially no carbohydrates past 2. But for weight management, follow the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, try not to have your carbohydrates in the evening meal. Don't have your brown rice and your baked potatoes and all that at evening. You know, save those for splurges. Maybe a Saturday night meal. Maybe do that. But during the week, try to keep it just to salads and vegetables and an alkaline diet, and you can also do your proteins. After you've hit your goal weight, you just stay active, be active. If you start gaining weight or if you blow it because you go on vacation, you know, enjoy yourself. Totally go enjoy yourself. Have fun. But when you get back, just start the system for another 2 weeks to recalibrate your metabolic set point. So in order to do that, you got to plan ahead. Have your shakes and your ingredients ready after you get home from vacation, and just realize, you know, try to keep your carbohydrates as low as you can in the evening, but do enjoy yourself. Drink 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. You know, I just can't tell you enough about that. Share this with your friends and family to be able to earn your products for free. If you feel off or if it's not working, you know, just take more Alkalate tablets. Make sure you're doing your loading dose. Maybe drink more water to flush the toxins out of your body. If you feel hormonally imbalanced, just talk to one of your doctors or somehow just find out if your hormones are out of balance. It could be an underlying hormone or thyroid problem. So those are all things to keep in the back of your mind. Avoid your sweets, treats, and all those fatty meats. Avoid your white flours and your artificial sweeteners. Aspartame and sucralose and all of those crazy artificial sweeteners need to be avoided forever and ever. They are all highly dangerous to your central nervous system and your brain tissue, and they are all excitatory. They're excitatory, so they overstimulate your body, and they just are considered neurotoxins. So no diet soda. You really shouldn't be doing any soda at all while you're doing this. So just eat lots of protein and veggies. If it sounds right for you, you know, get back with the person who invited you to this overview. Talk to them. It usually takes about less than a week to get your products. It'll come right to your doorstep, or sometimes some of the people out there in the field, they have kits available that you could purchase from them. So talk to them. They've got some good video, the video sources you can watch. Go to betterbodysystem.com or yoli.com. Talk to your Yoli leader if you have any questions. You know, it's kind of overwhelming a little bit at times, and that's what your leaders are there for. So we are here to help you. Check your pH. Most of your pharmacies have pH strips or litmus paper. Go get that and check it out. Get some books on pH and alkalinity. It's a new concept for a lot of you, but just go read about it. It'll blow your mind just how important it is to health. If you would like to become a member in the Yoli business, you can become a member for $39 a year to residual income. I do believe that's waived if you become a member. So I'm telling you what it's done for myself and my practice. It's neat. You know, I didn't get into this for the money at all. I've had a successful health business for the last 10 years, and I did not need the extra money. But I got into it because of the products, but now I see the massive potential that can be made with this type of industry. So don't be afraid. Even an extra couple $100 a week or even a month would make a big difference in a lot of people's lives. So there is great business potential out there available. You can share it if you have people around the country. Maybe you want to get on your products for free, or you want to earn that residual income. Just go, you can call somebody in a different state and tell them to go check out betterbodyvideo.com, and you can share it in a different state. You can start building your business or staying on your products for free just from a different state by having them watch the video. Take some before and after pictures and measurements. You'll be surprised. And, you know, we as a company, we love testimonials. We love before and after pictures. It's neat. You know, I am in the process of gathering blood values, doing some before and after blood values. So I love the black and whites. We have been getting some blood values that'll be exciting to see what happens in 2 to 3 months from now. Get ready to lose weight while improving your health and your lifestyle. And, you know, I just hope you learned so much tonight about how you can lose weight healthy, the healthy way to lose weight, and how you can gain health and how you can prevent diseases and help get rid of conditions just by alkalizing your body and stabilizing your blood sugar and balancing your hormones. Those are all truly the missing links to why people are struggling with losing weight. And if you know anybody who's struggling, just tell them that there's solutions out there, there's answers out there, share it with them. Weight loss is a huge industry, and people are searching, and they are praying for answers. And we truly feel like we have healthy solutions, and it's our obligation to go share it. If you don't share it, or if you think you're going to feel embarrassed to share it, they're going to go buy something. I guarantee it, because they're desperate, and most likely they're going to probably spend more money than what ours cost, and they just got full of artificial ingredients that's dangerous to their health. So people are praying for answers. So go share it. Don't be afraid, and just be passionate about it. Speak from your heart. Become a product of the product. You know, try it. The other neat thing is it does have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So anybody or any product that's out there that has that money-back guarantee, you know, they know that they are confident in their products. So it's a great system, everybody, and I just hope you learned a lot, and share this webinar. Have people come and listen to it or watch it, and we are all in this together just to try to make our country and our families healthier and live longer, happier lives. So thank you all so much for joining tonight. Sorry it went so long, but I truly feel like I hope you learned something tonight. So thanks, everybody.
Fantastic job, Angie. Well, gosh, the text and comments have just been flowing in throughout the call. People are just so thankful and excited about the information you shared tonight. So thank you so much, Angie, for being on the call tonight. Everyone, I'm going to open up the line. Thank you so much for joining us.
You are now unmuted.
Great job.
Good job, Angie.